Welcome back, Israel, to your Caribou Data Science channel. Today is, it's July 11th, 2021. And it's time for you. Well, I got good news today. That is that today, because it is Sunday in the U.S., you have twofers on reports. That's right. Today you get two reports for the price of one today. The additional report, of course, is a weekly COVID-19 vaccine rollout report, which your country's done very, very well with. As a matter of fact, I think you're in for a pleasant surprise when you look at the numbers, both cases and deaths both, okay? But before we get started, favor to ask, click on that share button, click on and share this video on Facebook and Twitter. What's that you say? You're not on Facebook or Twitter? Not a problem. Click that share button, copy and paste that link to this report into your email and text message today. All right? Copy and paste it into an email and a text message today. Share it with your friends and family. Of course, as always, don't forget to click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the like button if you find this report helpful. So let's go and get started with the vaccine rollout program. So what you can see here is Israel's concurrently administered 10.9 million doses. Notice this has actually leveled off quite a bit, which is sort of curious, as has vaccinations. Okay, so what you can see is 5.7 million people have received at least one dose, while 5.1 million have received the full treatment. Look at the percentages. You can see that 66% of the people in Israel have received at least one dosage, while 59.9% have been fully vaccinated. Now, you sometimes hear people talk about, remember the talk back in the spring of last year, and people talk about flattening the curve? Well, this is what flattening the curve really looks like. The U.S. hasn't reached this level of flattening yet, okay, with cases and deaths. So that's just more good news, folks. It proves that your vaccine program is working, okay? Let's take a look at the daily numbers, see how they look like. Currently, you see Israel has 845,811 cases, 6,435 deaths. Now, this decline in mortality isn't really that important, but you can see we do have a little increase back up here in daily cases. You can see that for July the 10th, you had 432 cases. And on that, for the 7-day period ending July the 7th, you're averaging 451 cases, okay? What about deaths? We do see a bit of a little spike right here, but you can see this is one death, okay? This was 3 deaths. For the 7-day period ending July the 7th, you were averaging 0.85 deaths per day, okay? Even if we got a 3-week decline here, hopefully this is not a new wave. This is simply a speed bump in the process before the numbers. The other thing is this: it's going to be really hard to keep the numbers down to here, okay? Because all it does is takes 1 or 2 or half a dozen cases, and you got a new spike like you see here. But more importantly, look at the deaths. We had a really good week 2 weeks ago, but look at this. This is still less than these right here. So COVID-19 deaths are continuing to look really good. Okay. Look at these numbers for the previous 3 months. Okay. And again, the previous 3 months. All right. So Israel, that's the good news continues, at least on the death front. COVID-19 deaths are continuing to be really low. As your vaccine program nears, 65 to 70% complete vaccination rate. But before I let you go, of course, got that favorite ask. Click on the share button, copy and paste this video into into an email or text message. You can of course also click on the share button and share the video on Facebook and Twitter also. Thanks so much for your time today, Israel. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.